Hey YouTube, I could finally blow. This ain't even about me pulling no cards. Like, for real. But I made a video and I said, I keep seeing Saul around Trump. Do you know this whole election ran ass backwards? Like, people about to see this shit. So what I'm saying is, everybody, I'm hoping it be all internal. I hope it start off with self before it goes out to other people. Because Trump is a United States convicted president. Whether he do time for it or don't get time for it, it's just like any American citizen. Because one, he did a crime during his presidential time. He didn't get charged until he was out of the office. The universe set this all up. I kept telling people like Michael Cohen looked like Barnabas. When him married, matter of fact, this happened sweet, they set this shit up. J.D. Vance is married to a legal immigrant. Trump is married to a legal immigrant. For everybody who out here doing all this shit, all this astrology, supposed to be these big time motherfuckers, I want to know how the fuck y'all didn't see that a convicted president in the United States and the laws is all preceding. Any case that got ruled becomes an effective law. So at this present time, because they got marriage, and marriage is one of those legal binding things that have immigrants up in here, and then their family have a certain amount of rules. There's a lot of old laws, especially when it comes to the Asians and everything. They got contracts. It's even an Asian contract. Matter of fact, it's so serious that no matter what anybody want to say, any president of any country could now really marry any fucking body and take over this fucking world. Everybody, the universe turned racism into people versus nightmare. The universe took people hatred and flipped that shit up. What people wanted as far as this matrix, even Obama played a role. Obama already knew he was going to make all the black people mad. But you know the crazy part? Women going to still come out on the top of it. Because even when you look around, look how it's crazy how nobody talks about the fact that presidential elections is always done in Scorpio season. People talk about Scorpios in general, but elections is always done in Scorpio season. The heart of it. It's the heart. It's right in the middle of the beginning and the end of Scorpio season. Right in the middle of it. You can't get no more hearted than this of all hearts with it. And like I said, I ain't no political person. But I do have some gifts. And I said also that this right here, they already know who's going to win. I already said it. I said the only thing you voting for is your safe passage. And I don't mean no harm. I think Trump is so selfish that that if you don't have it together, because it's about to be a whole 12-year process. This is about to be a whole 12-year process. This is going to be a 3 presidential process. 1221. This is about to be a board. This is about to be 12 years. When 2037 get here, going to be what? Oh, wow. That's shit crazy. 2037 even total up to a 12. Damn, I just did the math because he don't take office until 2025. And it don't even matter because, like, if anything wrong happened, the fact that J.D. Vance is married to an immigrant, it still won't stop it. The only two people, if I'm not mistaken, Kamala was born here, regardless of her parents' background. She was born here, and her husband. And everybody was talking about border control. The people that's going to be disappointed in these laws. See, Trump even come with lawsuit energy. So a lot of these corporations right here that started going through a lot of stuff with these traveling expenses, and especially corporates that's in transportation. A lot of corporates that's in transportation is about to rock the fucking world. They is about to be getting that money one way or another. The transportation corporation is about to bang. It is about to bang. Do y'all even understand, like, when January the 5th, do you know how many prisoners in these prisons, how many prison guards is now nervous? They don't even know why they're scared. They're just sitting here tripping off of it. But all these laws that's about to change, and nobody could stop it. Why? Because SCOTUS dropped. Like, the universe gave everybody with their goddamn common sense in this motherfucker. All these people that's in charge. Every motherfucking style of digital technology, from influencers to every fucking thing. And that's why I try to tell y'all, I am so fucking happy I am shadow banned. I am nowhere going to be in this. And all these rumors going on the internet about the purge, baby, the reason why y'all seeing that is because this South, regardless of the fact, like I told everybody, you needed to go and vote for who you felt was going to give you the softest shit. And I damn sure did it. Because a bitch stuck in the United States. Do you know how many people I hear that come from different countries? And this is the way I visualize it. Like, it's good conversations and it's bad, right? But when we're talking about a poverty thing, and how poverty looked to different people, and how they could cope with poverty, and then they coming over here, they already know what the true regimen is. They already know, like, people coming from their own country know poverty. They know why they're here. Ain't nobody escaping poverty. Ain't nobody escaping poverty. That's going to be here forever. That's the holy Mecca. For real, for real. Poor people are more angels than anything in the world. And everybody talking about trying to make it seem like the richest. No, they could come out and say the richest people going to be quicker to go to hell than the poor, than anything. But they never say that the poor people going to go. But down here, the laws penalize poor people. But now, poor people got a lot to fight about. Because one, a lot of people who got racketeering charges because of the way that Trump had his set up. Do you know, because I took legal classes, some of the baddest lawyers out here now could rise up and get people off of racketeering. Like, for real, Young Thug lawyer, if he's straight, when goddamn it, if he put in an appeal now and Trump waved his hand, like, Young Thug could even come off his charges. Because you got to understand that they had associates that they put in jail. They put Banner in jail. They had put associates in jail. Now, it's a rise of the minorities, depending on how they play it. Because some of these people going to get knocked down because they already knew if they voted for Trump that it was going to happen that way. And that path ain't even going to be as easy for the ones that knew it. It's not going to be that easy. At all. Now, I also got to say, I was listening to my radio because I had to run out, do an errand. So I was listening to 104. It was a little topic between two friends. And if anybody could go, you know, how they posted between Kendra and Trish. Now, I just did a video about the last one about Uranus could make a heartbreak, make a hurtful love, rather, right? So the girl Trish called because her friend Kendra is about to get married. And a couple of the other bridesmaids told Trish, "Nah, Kendra gonna ask you to step down, girl. Like, you could come to the wedding, but she don't want you to be her bridesmaid." So the girl is all emotional, like, I am not trying to go through this confrontation. It's her wedding day. Now, first of all, Trish ain't even thinking. Really, Trish was like, I'm not confrontational. I don't like drama. And in that video, I was like, I don't know if you're going to be confrontational. It just depends on how the energy going to get to you, right? So I'm telling you how much of a effect this shit is going through. Because even if that bitch is pre-recorded, it even make it align even better with my conversation if it was pre-recorded. And that shit was like a month ago. It still goes with the fact of what SCOTUS dropping and laws in the United States proceeded south. Once that shit get resurrected. And then he got it done in the city. What? New York, where dreams are made of, right? New York, where dreams are made of. Doing Scorpio season. Doing Scorpio season. And Pluto and Capricorn. So like I was saying, alright, Trish was up there like, I ain't even trying to be confrontational. For real, I don't like drama. But she was like, I'm really a true friend of her. I really can't imagine her doing this to me because I'm really a true friend of her. So Shaggy and them did decide to call. You know, they called the girl, and the girl was like, oh, you sound just like Shaggy. He was like, yeah, it's me, so let us go ahead and get straight to the point. You know, your friend Trish. And she was like, that coward ass. That fucking... She could have fucking talked to me. She's a fucking coward. To get to the point, Shaggy finally got there and said, what the fuck? You know, in so many words, he said, what is the problem here? So she came out and said, this girl is trying to steal my dream, my day. Do you know she booked a vacation the same week at the same location I'm having my honeymoon at with her boyfriend? And then she said, and if she still want to come to my wedding, she got to bring me an expensive gift. What I'm trying to say is, I don't never know who I'm talking to. And because I'm shadow banned, sometimes let me know that my message get out when the universe want to talk to me. It comes through shadow banned things. I mean, who listens to a radio? Most people will be plugged into something off of their phone or making a video. A lot of people don't listen to their local radios no more. iHeart Radio, most people in satellite. Or like I said, connecting their own music. That's a shadow band too. But what I'm saying is let me know, giving me also confirmation, things have been heard. I'm being heard. So I really wanted to get this shit off my chest. I've been waiting for election day just to pop. Because this tension been so much to play both sides of the fucking fence. It really has. Just to leave free will, like on your spiritual gift to play fucking free will for people is some real ass shit. Do you know? I mean, it's going to be so many people mad. Like, if this shit is not going to turn his ass to Saul by the end of it, so many people going to be able to fight. Like I said, for the ones that did voted for these attentions because they knew a convicted. No, it's in the Constitution. And one thing he said he was going to do, right? He said he was going to make it so he could amend the Constitution for a president to stay in if he could. Do you know how much, with the type of mentality that Trump got, before he would close down these borders and go to jail, that Trump would sit there and run this country? So, don't get me wrong. Like I said, for people who voted on those intentions, you got to understand, if Trump make it through the 4 years, because first, a lot of people going, like, this Thanksgiving, these holidays real quick, we about to get prepared. So people could read into it. You can stay in your drama with your family history. You can do whatever you want. Whatever distraction need to be there for you. I ain't even here for it because I got all my own problems. I'm just trying to bust this bubble because my problems I need to refocus on. But I'm just saying, like, these holiday seasons is about to shift. People who even felt like their relationship was running smooth. I mean, the attentions that anybody put in for these reasons right here, you're going to have to still vibrate in those attentions. So I knew, and I'm going to come out and say it, I knew for a fact attentions, because I'm a gray, is the worstest fucking reason. Attentions is in everything that's manifested. So yeah, I vote for Harris. For real. I voted for Harris, and I ain't even gonna lie, what my main true intentions is to hope that the ones who couldn't vote, like children all around the world, they couldn't vote. I pray for their safe passage. I really do hope that it will be some strong families that circle around them as we go through this transit, in this transition. I know that the world, I believe, and that's why I make my decisions, that Earth is going through a revelation. And with this entitlement stage here, it's going to be a lot of heated stuff. And I also want my family to be protected from stray bullets or a shank or a bad scam. Because scamming about to open up. You gotta understand, like, it's one thing as far as the charges on sexual harassment, but the bribery and all those charges get to transform, like, Energy do not die. It just transforms. So scammers is already here. So that field is going to get changed. I mean, all the digital currency about to get rocked. Every fucking every fucking form of digital currency is about to get rocked after January the 25th. Everybody, some of y'all gonna start feeling that shit. Probably weird glitches of your currency moving. Y'all gonna probably start feeling it to get everybody prepared. And it's only gonna test your entitlement because Trump is very selfish. Very selfish. Now, I probably could have took J.D. Vance a little bit more than I could have took Trump. So some people, with their attentions on knowing that what would happen as far as a convicted president becoming president, violating the Constitution and laws, right? And with SCOTUS actually being dropped, and the different people that's taking over in the countries, I mean, in these mayors, cities, and counties all around the world, there's about to be a lot of laws that change. I don't know if it's going to get to the point, but it potentially can get to the point where some of these states can merge. Because we in the part of time where the states was getting started, like Wisconsin, Virginia. So some of these states can merge, but I think that's why digital currency is going to get affected to prevent the states from merging. And that's why Elon Musk was there. I think they want to keep the structure of the states. So everybody who fight against the currency, you might need to think about what you're fighting against. So that's the only reason I'm saying the digital currency is going to get there, because people forget about the founding fathers. Like, people don't realize a lot of states was getting started. Like, people were starting to make borders around the states. So the only borders that can get closed or remain closed from Trump getting elected, that people probably was seeing, was keeping the foundation of the 50 states. That's all that got protected, was the foundation of the 50 states. That's it. Is those borders and everything people vote for, is that going to happen? Because it's going to the states. That's why cryptocurrency going to happen. Because we're the digital platform. So the thing is, with the way that money and trees and earth is way longer. So people don't really put in, when we're making these decisions, like, us as people, no matter whether you're an alien, you came from whatever planet, I really don't give a fuck about all of that. Because no matter what, you got composed of materials, minerals, metals, earth. Dirt is a mineral, okay? So your composite of your makeup on this planet, regardless, belongs to earth. So when we as animals, you look at your cat, dog, people, domestic animals got grooming shops, right? So we already invented grooming shops. So for all us higher people, and we talking to all these motherfucking angels and shit around this motherfucker, I'm saying you're not listening to them, because shit, they breaking this shit down to fucking me. So we groom ourselves every day. So money gonna overrule. Because the plants, the money comes from trees. When they shut down the coal mines and all that kind of stuff like that, that's when the fact that digital currency would get hit also. Because money never got shut down. Money only grew, 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 grew. Coal mines always got shut down. They always collapsed. If they got closed down, the earth said, oh, you done took enough from here, ain't no more. All these scientists that's out here in this world, why y'all don't understand how that shit work with metals and what the earth really needs? And how it's going to work. It's too much entitlement and it's too much knowing every fucking thing with fucking social media. And that's just how Earth feel. Earth all the energetic energy that's around here, even coming from the fucking animals, the animals is contaminated. The more that we was creating toys for them to speech, the more shit grew. So that was part of climate change in my version. And I know people won't say it like that. But that was the form of climate change. So now Earth, like if anybody looked at the series Raised by Wolves, the little machine got shut down, but then the little machine girl ended up having the baby, the little serpent. Then they ended it, and they ain't coming out with no serpent. That's basically what Earth is right now. Even in the Egyptian times, if you know, damn, why I can't get his name out now? Oh fuck, I can't even get their names out. No, it was not Raw. What was his fucking name? I can't even get it out. But anyway, they had movies of, things of revelations. So, like I said, everybody ran off of Founding Fathers. You did a No Child Left Behind. Everybody did everything. So at the same time, everybody in the midst of all of this still been calling out to the universe. It got more and more spectacular. Whether we talking about people traveling out to space, Mars, whatever we doing, or whatever is going on, we just came more and more in tune. So, Earth feeds off of that. So, the whole thing is, we also got the Georgia Guidestones that got popped. So, it's not like that energy is not here for it to use. Like, the Georgia Guidestones wanted to reduce the whole fucking population. So when you put it up in a selfish person, that just causes a lot more problems. So we already got mental health here. So mental health is already clear and free. So when people start doing a lot of shit, mental health is going to be one of those things. Now, the thing is, it's not going to hold up as far as the justification. Why? Because, y'all, we have the oldest fucking president in the fucking world who says he's in the fucking goodest health of all time. So, mental health game also going to get changed around a whole lot. Like, crime of passion and all these laws, is all, like, over the next 12 years, all this shit about to change. All this about to change. So, it's going to be very interesting getting old. For sure. I feel so much better now. So, let me go ahead. I got stuff to do. But, hey, my secret is out. This shit about to be interesting. I swear. I ain't even lying. You talking about social media being interesting? Like, social media, y'all gonna... I think social media gonna begin to put out more factual shit than anything very shortly. Like, it ain't gonna... People gonna have to watch the way they do memes with other people. Cause that all that shit coming from the Will Smith smack and Chris Rock. So the way videos gonna get posted throughout all of it, and you gotta think TikTok. They claim TikTok became the top leading motherfucker, and then I forgot what the Asians represent. Don't Asians represent technology too? So TikTok been back and forth up inside of this too. Like, oh yeah. Memes, everything. Like, the whole economical field in social media about to get rocked. All off of Trump. Because people don't realize Trump is not tech savvy like Kamala is. Even the big tech companies, everybody fucked themselves on this one. I ain't even joking. Everybody fucked themselves on this one. I told you they gonna turn that motherfucker into fucking Saul. Into fucking Saul. Yes, they are. Everybody gonna feel this shit. Everybody gonna feel this shit here. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing, the worstest feeling, for real, near death, like, those near death experiences for Trump, well, shit. Those are shits that fuel everybody. Divine intervention. Oh yeah, he means something. That shit just fuel everybody. But I'm telling you, when a motherfucker goddamn it had a fucking heart attack and survived that shit, then that's a motherfucking serious Saul moment. And don't forget, don't try to blame me, because the fucking Simpsons been talking about that motherfucking shit for a fucking long ass time. And some of y'all motherfuckers voted just to see whether the Simpsons is fucking true. So like the different reasons, and I'm pulling this energy out. Like, that shit is fucking... I mean, I don't blame them. I got my own spirituality. I like testing the universe too, so I can't knock the game. Let me stay in my Kamala Harris role. Let me stay in my Kamala Harris role. I can't knock the game. But some people fucking voted just to see the Simpsons gonna come true. Like, good God almighty. People don't realize the tensions that went in this shit. Like, Squid Game, when everybody was joking and laughing, hey, ha, ha. But now they got the other Squid Game coming up, being real serious. Like, the last Squid Game had, if people didn't realize it, like, it had paintballs up in there. The first one had the bullets. This one had paintballs. And then this one got going back to bullets. And for everybody that was talking about Jesus coming back, like I said, we're going to always be in that energy. But people need to realize what energy they in. So when y'all coming out, look, I like the Passion of Christ. I know they made a whole fucking lot of versions of the way Jesus died. I get that shit. But I love Mel Gibson version. So my energy coming from the Mel Gibson version, okay? So when they was beating the fuck out of Jesus all the way to him carrying that motherfucking cross, right? And everybody remember when he first started getting his ass whipped and the blood hit the God, and the God was like, they just kept, some of the motherfuckers was like, what are you doing? Had to break the distraction up. Right now, what's coming upon us is that we all witnessing this motherfucker go straight to Saul. He already started changing. People were just, everybody kept joking it off. When he went to McDonald's and worked, that was his way of rising up poor people. Spiritually. He didn't even realize it. Because you want to know what he was distracted about? Competing with a fucking woman. A man competing with a woman that he couldn't even have another debate with. Everybody, and people don't even realize that shit. Everybody don't realize that they did not give him another debate because Kamala destroyed him. That's really the honest truth. We could sit here and take sides or whatever, but Kamala destroyed the motherfucker, okay? So, The universe been giving us signs. The universe always say, it did not judge us for what we know not. It don't. If we don't know about it, we don't. Whatever way we interpret it, perceive it, just mean the way that ass whipping, if it got to come to us, just mean it's going to come that way. So if you get stuck in a fucking domestic violence relationship, that's where it just came, because you was stuck on that shit. That's what happens with the blood. Woo woo, get you stuck. Hey. And then once they poked his ass after he died, what happened? The blood changed everybody. It was like, ooh. Even the same feeling saw happen. So the Christ light energy is still present within Saul. Because Saul was the same way. Saul was like, oh, my nigga, hold on, my nigga. My nigga what? My nigga, hold. Okay, motherfucker, I was wrong. Nigga, get your ass up and go over that motherfucker right there. Bitch, I can't see. How I'm supposed to do it? Oh, so you still want to challenge me, motherfucker? You still want to challenge me? So I got the motherfucking walking. He say, I'm Paul. Hey, y'all, I'm Paul. See, when he went to McDonald's, when he got in the garbage truck, see, he was up in all of that energy. So for everybody who don't feel like the Democrats was doing shit, y'all gonna be some of us gonna be a little bit happy a lot quicker than other people. See, those the motherfuckers that needed those tax breaks. I always been saying since I didn't transform, that White House is a bad motherfucking place. That shit is a bad motherfucking portal. That bitch is badder than a motherfucker. I'm telling you, that shit is bad as hell. Kamala did the right thing to call. Congrats, my homie. I would too. I would have took my time no matter how much he winning. Now, it would have been getting the best of me not to be in Hillary energy, because Hillary was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You got it. You got it, motherfucker. Kamala probably was like, no. You gonna call Kamala? Oh. Man, they got Trump to ride the trash truck. Oh, man. You know how many prisoners about to come home after January 2025? They got to let more people out of prison. I mean, even the big dogs out of federal pen. Witness protection, now that SCOTUS dropped, witness protection ain't even the same no more. I'm glad I was never a snitch bitch. For real, I am so happy I was never a snitch bitch. At this point in time, I am so happy. This shit right here, I just want to say, congrats. The Matrix was cracked. And the universe did that in a beautiful ass way. The universe did it in a beautiful ass way. I'm telling you. It gave me hints. But I would have never figured out that would have been the whole meaning. And you know the crazy shit? A part of me already knew he was going to have it, because Obama ran 8 years. That's the only reason Trump got it. I did not want Obama to run another 4 years. I did not. And now I know why I did not want him to run another 4 years. Because Trump had to get it. That's the only reason. They the two outsiders. Far as generation curses being broken, this shows how much cord cutting got done in the fucking world. Like, when social media came, all this cord cutting, the lords came, all this shit just bum rushing on this motherfucker. The Palladians, every fucking thing is on this shit. Like, everything floodgated. The two motherfucking outsiders. And you can't get better with the yin and the yang. You can't get better with the yin and the yang. You cannot get more better even being in Tao. In that Asian tradition of Tao. Like, all of that is playing before our fucking eyes. Tao, the Tao energy is all up in this motherfucker. Like, the universe. I'm telling you, if y'all don't understand why I say I can never tell anybody what the one feel like, you will have to be in the one. Because if this motherfucking video, if you make it through this motherfucking video here, motherfucker, you is thinking about some fucking shit from this fucking point on. You thinking about every fucking thing from this fucking point on. If you're not thinking about anything serious other than, is that bitch real? It's out of my hands. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end it just like this again. Right here.